everybody, and today me and my dad, my dad is gonna see, we're gonna see if my dad can make a basic Portal 2 source code map. So don't say he's dumb if he can't do this. It's just the fact that he hasn't grown up with this stuff and he's not used to it. So the first thing you want to do is make a new file. So click File at the top left. Click New. Right, okay, so by here, just click that little box there.
That one?
Yeah, that one, to make your map. So just like hold down on your mouse, like by there, and then drag like a box. So that'll be your map.
Enough?
Yep. And then click that little arrow.
That?
Yep. Oh, right.
Go on.
Let's try again.
Click the box.
Yeah, click the box. Right, and now press enter. There you go, now click the arrow. Right, so now on this little port, you'll make it, that number say 1472. So stretch that up until that number says 1472.
I'm going past him now.
No, 1472. That's below it, so keep going up. Keep going up.
How was that below where?
It is, that 1472 is bigger, here we go, that's it. And now on here, these numbers need to be the same, so that also needs to say 1472. So
There.
no, so stretch that bit
There.
up. Yep.
That does say 1472.
Yeah, no, but that makes that side go up.
Oh, right. But that's not going to say 1472 anymore.
No, you're not doing that. You gotta like scale it, so get that. Here we go. You're doing well.
Oh.
Keep going up. Yeah, no, go down. Yeah, that's it. Right, now you want to be controlling this because this is what the player will see. This is the viewport. So I'll show you what to do on this.
So right, what does each of these boxes mean?
So this is so I'll show you in here. So right now you've made this giant box inside of your world, yeah? This is going to be your room. So this is the above view, so this is the 2D. So that is basically what you would see if you were up here. That is the view of this side at the bottom right. That's the view of this side. And then at the bottom left, that's the view of this side. So you can use the different angles at the top as well as this. So now you go and make your box hollow so people can stand inside your box. So click Tools at the top. And click Make Hollow. That's the second one down. And then change that number to 2.
Why are you 2?
Because that's the thickness of the walls.
Okay.
Click OK. And now you want to give your room a texture. So click on the box that you've made in that viewport.
There.
Yep, click it. And then choose a texture. So click Browse. And just type in Wall. Now it's up to you what you choose. You can have a scroll through this and just tell me which one you would like it to look like. How would you want your wall to look? This is everything in Portal, so. I can tell you which one I would recommend.
Go on then.
I would recommend doing this. This is the default one here. I'll go to it now. Past all this signage. This is the default one here. So for like a box that you've made. Okay, so you've double clicked that texture and you've selected it. Now you've got to add the texture to your room. So click that to apply the texture that you've selected. That little brick there. Brick wall, see it? No, not that one. That one above it. The one above it. You can still do this. Here we go. Now click the little arrow.
Yeah.
Yep, click it. Now click Z on the keyboard. And hold W.
Just hold it down.
Yep, hold it down. Stop. Right, so when you move the mouse, you can look around in your little room that you've made. So that's your room that you've made, yeah? See it? So now you want to tell the computer where you want the player to spawn. So press Z again to get out of that screen. So the mouse is free again. Click that little light bulb.
Yeah.
Yep. And then on the right, you'll see by there it says Info Player Start. You just want to click where you want the player to start in the map.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. Now click that little arrow. Now click File and Save. So now you write the name of your map.
Save or save
Yeah,
as?
save. Yep, and now write in there what you want the name to be called. The name. You can't use spaces. Instead of spaces, you have to do an underscore. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Okay. Any word I want.
Yeah. It can't be a swear word, Dad.
Oh.
Just call it my test chamber or something. Okay, now click save. Or you can press enter, that's optional too. And now click run map. So click file and click run map. Click export and click go, sorry. There you go, now let that go through his thing. There you go. And now just wait for it to load. And then you'll load into the map that you've built then. There you go, there you are. This is the place that you built. So you can build anything you want here. So let's just basically make the simplest thing in the world. So you have a button on the floor, you press it, and then the door opens, and that's the end of the test. You've done it, okay? So exit that, so just click escape, and then just click exit to main menu, and click exit. And now you can just quit the game, Quit, quit. Right, okay, so now you're back in here, click Z. Now click the mouse so it's properly loaded. It does this sometimes. Just click. There we go, now click Z again. Right, okay, so now you want to add a button to your map. So click the entity tool, that little light bulb again. Now you write in there, prop underscore button.
Where?
In there, see? There?
There?
Yep. Type in prop underscore button. That is a dash, not an underscore. That is, yep, that's an underscore, and type in button. And then click enter. And now you click where you want to add your button. And now click the arrow. And click Z so you can zoom in on your button. So just zoom in on your button, it's that red square there, it wasn't loaded yet. So the button's not facing the player, so in order to flip that button, come out of Z mode. So click Z. Now press Control and M, like, and then go to the Z by there, where it says Z, and change that to 180. And click enter. There you go. So that's facing the player.
You'll have to do me some tests to see if I can guess anything.
Okay. So I'm gonna quickly. So this is the 2D viewport. This is from above of your box. So you got the box, the player spawn, and your button. So you can drag the button closer to the player spawn here. And oh look, we got a problem. We can't have the button directly in front of it because it's snapping to a grid. So to turn off the snap to grid option, we press this little bracket here. There you go. Now and then keep pressing it, and now it's not snapped to the grid anymore, so you can move it freely. So I'm gonna put it right in front of the player like that. So now we got it right in front of the player. Yep. Now what I'm gonna do? Now what you gotta do? Yeah, you can make it play you can make it play a sound when you press the button. So
to make it. See if I can guess. I gotta guess. See if I can do it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a few hints.
It's the light bulb.
No one. Yeah.
Click on light bulb.
Yep.
And then
you gotta type something into there to make it play a sound.
Prop.
No, just backspace.
Sound.
No. It has a really weird name. I don't know why. It just.
Go on then.
It's called an ambient generic. Ambient underscore generic. No one would ever guess that. So. Underscore.
You are.
Yeah, there it is. Just click it, and then click where you want to place it. You can place it anywhere. It'll be. No, don't. Just put it right by there. Yeah. And it will be invisible to the player. The player won't see this. So click the arrow key again, and double click on the ambient generic. So name it button sound. So by there I'll say name. You can just name it button sound. And then click apply. Now click sound name there. And click browse. So I don't know what we could have. There's a bunch of sounds. This is every single sound in Portal. There's a few in here. So I'm gonna choose one because there's no way of telling what sound it is. Like it'll have the little preview like that, but not every single one has it. Like if you click to game sounds like that, not every single one has a preview like that. So you don't know what it actually is. So what I'm gonna do is go to raw like that. Get away from the ambient. I think I'm just gonna go for. There you go. See this?
And lovely sound.
Huh?
It's a lovely sound. That's why I named that. A lovely sound.
Yeah, let's do this.
The first one would be called a peaceful sound.
Okay, yeah. And now you go to flags. And you want it to play everywhere. You don't want it to fade if you get too far away. So click play everywhere. And then click apply. Okay, so now click on the button. You want to link that button up to that sound now. So click the button. Click outputs. So where it says outputs, go to there and click add. So you add an output for the button to send out.
Or just write add on there?
No, just add there.
Right.
So you type in there, my output.
There?
So you would type in on pressed.
On pressed.
Oh, one word is one word. And then in the target entity's name, write the name of that little sound you made.
A lovely sound.
No, it's not. You named it button sound, didn't you? There it is there. See, that's the only entity you have in the map other than the button and the play star. And then write in play sound and in that next box. You did it as two words again. Right, okay, that's done. So you leave with a parameter override isn't done and leave that at 0 and click apply.
No?
Yep, apply. Right, and now close that little window off and save your map. And,
There.
and then we can run the
There.
game again. Yep, close it. Right, save your map.
File and save?
Yep. And now you can run your map after that.
Save.
Save. And then click file and then click run map so you can play your game that you've made.
Where's run map on there?
There.
Oh, yeah.
Click it and then click go. Right, so there's your button if you look down with the mouse.
Yeah. Press E.
Yeah. There you go. So it plays the sound that we added.
There we go. A lesson learned for me.
We're going to do one more thing.
Yeah.
Our map has no end. You can't actually end the game. So what we're going to do is the point client command on Portal. Yeah, Sonia, okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is, what I noticed is the player started way too close to the button, so let's move the player back a bit. Let's turn our grid snap back on because it helps us. There we go, like that. Okay, so next what I'm gonna do is, to your map, is I'm gonna split these walls up a bit. So I'm gonna right click this and click ungroup. So when you click it now, it won't select the entire square. You can select individual walls like that instead of the entire square. So I'm gonna give the floor different textures to the walls to make it look more realistic. So I'm gonna keep the floors the same. I'm gonna change the wall texture. So let's get a new texture for our wall. If we type in wall, we can get any texture. So let's go and get a portable texture. And let's go and get, here we go, this one. And click apply. There we go. So our wall texture is a bit different to our floor texture now. It gives the map a lot more variety, and it helps it. So what I'm gonna do is, do you want a door? So we'll have a door by here.
A fake door.
A test
real fake doors.
A test chamber door right here, like that. So when you press your button, the test chamber door opens, and then you leave, and then that's the end. So you want to add a test chamber door. So how do you think you would do
Bell?
that? It's not a bell.
Light bulb.
Light
Sorry.
bulb.
Light bulb.
And now,
Door there.
Now in there, click that.
No.
No, the little
Ah.
name. Yep. And now take point click command out and write prop underscore test chamber door.
All one word.
Yep. Oh, test chamber underscore door, sorry. No, don't do an underscore there, just a normal test chamber, one word. And then underscore door, like that. And then click where you want to add it. So you would want to add it to the wall, really. But click her at the floor. Click her at the floor. Yeah, click her again. It didn't. I said, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So you would rotate that now, so we can go into the wall. So do Control and M to rotate things. That's a good thing to remember.
Control and N.
M.
M.
Martin.
Rotate. 90.
Z go 270. So for Z.
Why 270?
Just try it.
I was
Okay,
gonna do like 90. 270.
Yep.
Enter.
Here we go. So now you've got that bit facing out. So you want to actually put that into the wall now. So this bit here, you would do that from the 2D view. It's easier to like slide in like this. So you want to lower it to the floor, so it touches the floor.
That's too hot, that is. Can't do that.
And then turn off the grid snap.
That's turning into
Make sure it's properly into the wall, like that. Okay, so now you're going to cut the wall, so there's not a big piece of wall inside of the door stopping you from walking out. So inside of the door, there'll be like little green lines. So if you look at this door, you'll add like a frame to the door. So I know it'll be difficult for us to do that since you're a beginner. So we're gonna copy that from a different map. So we're gonna go to MP Co-op Doors, which is a map that the game developers used to test the doors for co-op, but we can copy a door from there since to save us time. So let's open that map that they've made then. So let's wait for that to load a second. So this is a portal map here. See, we've played this. You come in. Oh wait, let me turn the horrible yellow shading off. Here we go. So we would come in through there, walk out like that. So there's the doors. We've already got a door, but we haven't got this little frame to go around the door. So we're gonna copy the door and the frame. Yeah. Copy both sides of the frame. And there's Control and C, which stands for copy into our map. So we can get rid of this door because it's not the right one. Now paste that. So now we've got a door with a frame into our map. So drag that into the wall. There you go, like that. Make sure that frame lines up with the door. So make sure the frame lines up with the wall. So then red lines is the frame, so it lines up the wall right. Okay, so now we're on the wall and we're going to cut the hole in the wall so it lines up. So I'm going to introduce you to a new tool now. That is called the cut tool. So you cut something with it,
Okay.
click it. So what I want you to do is see that white dot there?
Yeah.
Drag a line from that white dot. So drag it.
Am I on it?
Yeah, drag it. And then drag it across to that white dot there. Here you go, Lego. Now zoom out a bit, scroll out with your mouse. Keep scrolling out, keep going out, keep going out, keep coming out. There we go. So press that again. So that, yeah, click it. And click enter.
I don't understand what we're doing.
Oh, wait.
Don't matter. It is good.
That's not your fault, it just glitched there. Sometimes this source code thing is a bit glitchy. It does misbehave a bit sometimes. Here you go, right. So to explain what you're doing right now is if there was a door here, the wall would be inside of the door and you wouldn't be able to get out because the wall. So we are cutting out that bit of wall inside of the door. So now what I'm going to do, what I'm going to tell you to do is hold down on that little white dot. So drag that white dot, drag it, and then drag it to there. Yep, and click enter. So now you're seeing more of that starting to show. Now push down on the arrow keys to move the camera a bit more down.
Why didn't they just put a hole in it for you if it's a door?
Because the computer doesn't think like that. It doesn't think for itself. You gotta tell everything it does. They don't think.
On Sims it does though.
Yeah, I know that, but they've done this. They've written this into the code for it to always do this. So now what you do is drag that line to that white line there. So drag that one there to that one there. And now click, yeah, that's fine, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then click enter. And then move the camera back more to the right. And then drag that white line to that white dot. See it? There. Now click enter. That's fine, enter. There you go, so now you click that little arrow now. And now you click the floor to like get rid of everything you selected. Yep. Now you can click that. Click that. There you go, now click delete.
Delete.
Yep, delete. That's not delete, this is delete.
Oh.
The word that says delete. Here you go, so now you got the door inside your map.
But
See?
that does delete things as well.
No, that's backspace, this is delete.
No, you're writing stuff. If you press that, this is delete. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Microsoft Word, man. Okay, so what you're gonna do is drag this wall out a bit more. So, because you wouldn't come out of a room and see the door sticking out like this, would you?
No.
So what you would do, this is quite a complex task to do, so I'm gonna do this one for you. Here you go, so you've got the wall matching up with the door now. And then something I'm gonna tell you about in this source code is you can't have a hole in the wall, otherwise it's called a leak. Any of the outside map going into your map is called a leak. You can't have that.
Like the game show, hole in the wall.
Oh well. So if this door here counts as an entity and an entity can't be outside the map, that's not allowed for some reason. So if we tried to run the map now, it wouldn't work. So we gotta have a door, we have to have a room that this door goes into for us to go into the room. So what we're gonna do is add a room. So you know how you did a room before?
Yeah, we like our doors leading
Click.
into entities, don't we?
Yeah. So click that square there. So click that little white square there. And then drag a box. Zoom in quite far. See that? No, that's enough, that's enough. See that little white dot?
Yeah.
No, the one above that.
That or that.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Drag that across. Keep dragging it across. Keep going across. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going like that. Keep going. Over to the right. Keep going. There. To that one there. To that one there. Here we go. Now release and click enter.
The box is empty.
Let me try that. That's a glitch, that is. That's not supposed to happen. That's not your fault, that's a glitch. There it
That's
goes.
what I thought. As soon as it happened,
The box is empty. It definitely wasn't, because
there's a door in there.
there definitely is a door. There you go. So stretch that box out a bit.
Do you ever get tired when you do this program?
Nope.
Like it's got like an effect that's making me a little bit tired. So I'm having some coffee to power through. What do you think?
Okay, you're not on an advert, Dad. Green tea isn't yet.
What is it? Green tea?
Green tea. This is what they're like. Oh, we need coffee to power through. Anyway, I don't want to get sponsored. Anyway, I want to speak for my own words. No, I have no trigger held to my head by some company. Right. Okay. So you've got the little box for your door now. Yeah. You've got the little box for your
Unless
door.
it's Nintendo. Nintendo, send us free stuff.
Right, so as you can see under here, the entity is still sticking outside the map. So what we gotta do is this. We're gonna go from the top view like this. And we gotta make sure that there's not a hole there. So we're gonna drag this out a bit like that. So there's no gaps. In fact, I'm gonna undo that. And I'm gonna drag the floor across like that. This is a complex task. There you go. I'll class things into complex tasks and non-complex tasks. Right, okay, so you've got this box outside of the door now. So this would be a room, but it's not a room yet because it's a solid box.
It needs to be hollowed out.
Yeah, so you know how to make something hollow?
File, hollow.
No, it's two holes.
File, tool, hollow.
No, it's two holes up there.
Tools, hollow.
Make hollow.
Make hollow.
What number?
2.
Okay. Yep. So now the door is going to be in your map, but you have nothing telling it to open. So you gotta add a command now, making it open. So would you like to link a button up to the door to make it open, or just have it open as soon as the map starts?
Open on its own.
Okay. Or do you want to
With a
add
noise.
it? Or do you want to add it? So
With a
when-
noise.
Okay. Do you want to add it so when you walk close to it, the door opens, and then when you walk far away from it, door closes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna add is a trigger. I'm glad you said this, so I can introduce you to triggers. So add a box, and add the box around the door. This is hard to do.
Green tea.
This is gonna be joke now forever.
Not like that joke Dylan told you. About the bed bugs.
No. Okay, so now you've got your little box. You gotta turn that box into a trigger. So click browse. There, where it says browse.
Yeah.
And then type into their trigger. So
Trigger.
backspace, trigger. There it is, use that one there. Double click that. And apply the texture.
There.
No, the
There.
one above that one. Okay, so that's not a trigger just yet. You gotta tie it to an entity.
Okay.
So you hold down Control and T at the same time.
Troll and green tea.
So hold down Control and T. And now in here it'll say it's a func detail. Change that to a trigger underscore multiple. Backspace. Underscore.
I'll pull the keyboard out a bit to reach that.
Multiple. There, that's it. So click that. And then click apply. And then where it says name, you can leave that blank. outputs, click add and click on start touch. Get your door. So we go get the name of our door. So name our door. What do you want to name our door?
Fake door. On a real fake door.
There we go. So with our trigger now, on start touch, real fake door opens. Yep, it'll open when you get near it. Why is that turned into that? Why is that turned into a laser beam thingy?
Don't know.
Hold on a second. Why is it changed to a tractor beam?
Don't know.
I think it's gone to the next thing in the alphabet. Sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. It just turned into a tractor beam.
As they do.
Yeah, that's what doors do. Open. Now I'm gonna let you do this input. Click add.
Okay.
On end touch.
There.
Yeah.
Touch that.
No, on there. On end touch. There is. Real fake door. That's it there. Real fake door. Click that. Close. Close. Type into there. Close. Close. And click apply. Now close it. Close the file. Now save your map. And then run the map.
Yeah, I can't remember how to run the map now.
File. Run map. You can also press F9 on the keyboard and click go. Have you noticed what's going on there? It's taking longer. The more we put into the map, the longer it takes. It takes like 10 minutes to make my map work. So click activate there.
E?
Yeah. So that plays our sound. Now you can walk near our door. So when you walk near that door, why you zoomed in?
I use my two hands, that's why.
Zoom. Scroll backward. Here you go, walk forward. So when you walk near it, you're in the other room. And you've locked yourself in.
And I can't get out.
So there's the problem. We haven't added a trigger to keep the door open.
Or to get back out.
Yeah. So what we're going to do...
This is going to go on forever. Because every time we make one thing, we're going to make something else.
So what we're going to do is make sure the door stays open when we are in here. So I can select this little room we've made. And then we can get this. Now let's make a new trigger.
Trigonometry.
Just as well be that. Okay, add that and then just make it a trigger. You've already know how to make stuff a trigger, so we're not going to go over that again. Trigger.
Oh, there's nothing right then.
Oh, really? It does that sometimes. Trigger underscore and multiple. Apply. And it doesn't need a name. Add on start. Touch. Real fake door opens. And then just copy that and paste it. Close. Apply. Run our map. So now we won't get locked in. So you can go up to our door.
Yep. And we should be able to get in and out now. And we'll do it with the alarm going, is it?
in order to fix that.
Save.
Did you save?
No.
Let's try that again then.
We messed it up.
No, we haven't messed anything up. If you didn't save, you can just save again. No, it's actually a problem with the triggers. So instead of using 2 separate triggers, we can just use the same trigger. So delete that trigger that we
That
just
box
made.
actually had trigger written on it then.
Yeah, no, it does. See? It actually has trigger written all over the triggers. Like you wouldn't know. There you go. So let's try that now. I thought that was the date on there then. I was like, is Valve spying on us? Right, let's see if that works. And look, the door stays open, but when we leave, closes.
Closes. Nice one. Now, if only we could have a door like that on the front of our house.
Now there's only one last problem. The textures aren't right in here. Kind of looks weird, doesn't it? So, yeah, how weird does this look? So let's change that.
Bit weird.
And then that'll be the end of our, I don't know what to call it. Our see if you can do this thing that I like to do sometimes. So let's get our only used textures and take out this. So use all the textures that we've used. I don't know where, oh yeah, that's on the door. Add this. Now, this is complex task, so. Now these are all pretty much lined up now. Like you could do a way better job at this if you wanted to, but we basically don't have the time. So, yeah.
Yeah, we did quite good.
You know what? Something that would be good is, you know, in Portal where they have a tick or an X when the door's open and closed, we could add that to our door.
Okay.
So let's import something called a prop static. So type that in and add it next to the door like that. Now Dad, what I want you to do is click there where it says world model. See where it says world model? Click that and click browse.
Browse.
And type into there, change that to frame.
Underscore?
Nope, that's it. Now keep going through this. Here you go. So this is the little frame they use for the tick and the X in the game. So use that model, so double click on it and click apply. So we got that model in our map. So
But it's sideways, is it?
yeah, so is that the right way? No, that's the wrong way. There we go, so we got the frame. So now we're just gonna move it so it actually touches the wall, because right now it's creepy and floating. Right now it's like floating. So let's get that.
Like a haunted frame.
Here we go. So that's on the wall now.
Somebody called the Ghostbusters. There's a floating frame.
There's a floating copyright. YouTube will hunt you down for that if you say anything without money.
What?
If you say like a branded thing, I think they do it. They do
No,
it.
I think that's just on TV, isn't it?
I don't know. Right, okay, so we're gonna get, if you type in signage, so we can get the tick and the X. So keep going down.
I think I just saw a tick go past.
Yeah, there's a few in here that don't actually work.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go, this is the one that works, yeah. Okay, so we can add it.
Did you hear a funny bang noise outside?
That's weird.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I hear it too, yeah, that's
What is
weird.
it?
I don't know.
Sounds like scraping metal or something.
I don't know what it is. Right, so you can agree that the texture looks a bit weird on this. See that? So what we're gonna do is click fit, and boom, all of a sudden it works properly.
Okay, and that's
Okay.
our video
No.
done, isn't it?
No, it won't change to a tick when the door opens yet. We gotta tell it
Alright.
to. So press Ctrl and T and make it a funk brush. So change the detail to a brush there. See where it says detail? Change that to brush. Just change that to a brush.
Oh.
See what?
Hmm.
There it is. It was just down there. Click down. Brush there. Click it. And click apply. And name it door tick.
There.
Yep. Yep. And click apply. Apply.
Oh, I did.
And yeah, no, you did. Now come out of it. And now you go add something called the texture toggle. So it's an ENV texture toggle. Like that. And we'll name that X texture toggle. And where it says target brushes, write in the name of our door. So type in door tick and apply. So now, where it says outputs, let's copy and paste that where it says on end touch, and change that to X texture toggle, and it'll say set texture index with a parameter override of 0. This is where it gets complicated. Then on start touch, copy that and paste that.
I was going to say 0. When I.
X texture toggle, set texture index, and then what would the parameter override be on this one then?
2,
1.
1.
Apply. Okay, so now let's run our map and see how the tick and the X works. Have a go.
Okay. Let's see how it works. Right.
Here you go, look, it changes to a tick, see?
Oh yeah, when you come back
Look.
up.
So there's an X, and then when you walk to the door, it's a tick.
It works.
Now we have a bit of a problem. Look, where's our frame?
Gone.
So we need to make it a different type of prop then. Some models in Portal don't work with certain types of props, so change the static to a dynamic. Dynamic. Like that.
Yep.
Apply. Now we gotta set the world model back to the frame. There you go, our frame's back. So now let's try and load the world and see if it's there. Sometimes only dynamic models load, I don't know why. Here we go, look, now it's there.
Nice.
So you walk up, tick. And that's our map.
That would be a nice front door.
Yeah. If you type in give.
So we can end the video, I think. Couldn't we?
I'm just gonna quickly give myself a portal gun.
Okay.
There you go.
Whoa.
And here you go. Here's a problem with map design. You gotta actually add little things underneath buttons, so you can't do that.
But now we can see what the back of the button looks like.
Yeah, it's not that interesting. It's invisible underneath.
Let's have a look.
You will never see it, so they can't be bothered to put the texture in, so. Like, it's really tempting to actually fix that now. It's like, really makes me want to fix it. And like, actually make it work. You know what, I'm doing it.
No, we gotta finish the video because you'll be on here forever. And guess what?
Oh.
I forgot to watch my program.
What program?
Walking Dead that I taped yesterday.
Oh.
Alright. I've done this instead.
Did you enjoy it?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
The real fake doors.
Yeah.
And I learned something. And most things are 2 or 1. Rotate things 90. 270. I did better than I thought.
Yeah.
I think.
Definitely.
A drink there.
Not that again. And if you actually watching having issues with people being able to place portals under buttons, just follow my steps here. Control and T. Here you go, and then you should wait. I didn't even give myself a portal gun. What's the point in fixing a portal mistake if you don't even have a portal gun?
And we need a portal gun.
Here you go, fixed it. Oh, it didn't fix. Oh well. Yeah, it would have to be a bit bigger. See, look, it does prevent kind of. I'd need to make that bumper way bigger, so. Okay. So, thanks everybody for watching. See you later.